Donald Trump has threatened to send Tomahawk missiles to Ukraine if Vladimir Putin blocks a peace deal. Buoyed by declaration of peace in the Middle East, President turns attention to Russia. Conflict with Tomahawk missile threat. The U.S. president was lavished with praise for bringing peace to the Middle East during a jubilant visit to Israel on Monday. World leaders used a subsequent summit in Sharm El-Sheikh to back Mr. Trump to solve the conflict in Ukraine. The U.S. president will meet Volodymyr Zelensky at the White House on Friday. The two leaders are due to discuss their visions for how the long-range Tomahawk missile could bring Vladimir Putin to the negotiating table, according to Mr. Zelensky. The main topics will be air defense and our long-range capabilities to maintain pressure on Russia, the Ukrainian leader said. Mr. Trump threatened to deliver the Tomahawks to Kyiv if Putin continued to stifle any hope of peace talks. He has recently ramped up intelligence sharing with Ukrainian forces to assist their long-range strikes on Russian energy targets, increasing pressure on Russia's stuttering economy. How far can Tomahawk cruise missiles reach? Mr. Trump touched down in Tel Aviv on Monday to celebrate the release of 20 Israeli hostages as part of the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. After declaring lasting peace, he jetted off to Egypt to meet world leaders for the signing of the first phase of a White House deal to bring an end to the war in Gaza. In a speech to Israel's parliament, Mr. Trump said he would now focus his efforts on brokering a deal to end the war between Ukraine and Russia. It would be great if we could make a peace deal with Iran. First, we have to get Russia done, he told the Knesset. Let's focus on Russia first. With the war in Gaza over, Mr. Trump has claimed to have ended 8 conflicts since taking office in the White House in late January. However, a deal to end the 3.5-year fight between Ukraine and Russia has eluded him and remains problematic. Mr. Trump has struggled for leverage in a deal with Putin, but he extolled the White House policy of peace through strength in the Middle East on Monday, leading to renewed hope. Mr. Zelensky said the U.S. president's Israel-Hamas deal brings more hope to other regions suffering from war. We are working so that the day of peace comes for Ukraine as well. Russian aggression remains the last global source of destabilization, and if a ceasefire and peace have been achieved for the Middle East, the leadership and determination of global actors can certainly work for us too, the Ukrainian president wrote on social media. His prime minister and top aide flew to Washington on Monday to begin high-level talks to strengthen Ukraine's defense, secure our energy resilience, and intensify sanctions pressure on the aggressor. With speculation mounting that Mr. Trump could ship Tomahawks to Ukraine, Mr. Zelensky is expected to present him with a lengthy list of Russian military targets that could be struck with the missiles. The Tomahawk missile Kyiv hopes the weapon will be able to disrupt Moscow's ability to wage war by severing logistical routes and destroying missile and drone factories. Tomahawks have a range of around 1,500 miles, which would put such targets comfortably within range. Mr. Zelensky has previously claimed the missile would pressure Putin to the negotiating table to discuss a ceasefire. New step of aggression. The provision of Tomahawks would mark a major escalation in American support and a hardening of Mr. Trump's stance against Putin. Mr. Trump said sending the missile to Kyiv would mark a new step of aggression. His predecessor, Joe Biden, had rebuffed Ukraine's requests for Tomahawks. I might say, look, if this war is not going to get settled, I'm going to send them Tomahawks, Mr. Trump said on Sunday on his flight to Israel. I might have to speak to Russia, to be honest with you, about Tomahawks. Do they